Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol. Welcome to Nationals Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Foster Griffin. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
The 1-2. And that one moves his feet.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
That's inside.
That's off the plate.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Foul ball there. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. So he goes the opposite way with that one. The Phillies score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's great confidence in the power right there. Most hitters would try to hook that ball to the pull side and hit it out of the park. He stayed back, let it travel, and hit it hard the other way.
Here's Bryce Harper. He loves talking about players he admired growing up.
Do you remember this, Boog? Harper's first jersey number was 34, and the reason was pretty simple. Harper loves Mickey Mantle, so he decided to choose a number that added up to Mantle's number. 3 plus 4, Boog, equals 7. Harper's rookie introduction with the Nationals almost never happened. With about a minute to go before the signing deadline, the Nationals were convinced they wouldn't get a deal done. Both sides had to give a little in order to make it happen. It wouldn't have been the first time a #1 overall pick didn't sign with the team that drafted him. The most recent example is when Brady Aiken and the Houston Astros failed to strike a deal back in 2014.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Washington, D.C. just getting going here.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
So the call stands. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Here's a 2-2. just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 1-1.
That's ball 2.
High fly ball out to left field. That's out number 2.
Batting 5th, left fielder, Edmundo.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Inside, ball 1. That's a ball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Next pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. Struck him out looking. Back in Washington, D.C. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Alan Ronhell. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Strike 2. Stays alive. Missed with a changeup. 1-2 the count.
Ball 2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Pitch misses there. Full count now. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So We'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball one.
And that skips in the dirt. Towards first, Harper. He'll do it himself. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Third, designated hitter, Dylan Cruz.
2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, Dylan Cruz.
Ball.
The 1-0.
that's
Just
unfair.
missed. And that's
Ball.
way high. And now 3-0. There's a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count's full. Goes down looking. Nothing doing for Washington, and they're down 2-0. Back here in Nationals Park. Top of the second, Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Ball. Down.
Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Long run, tracks it down. One away.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Derek Hill.
That was an impressive running catch out there, Chris. And StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
Out towards right center field. Wood settles under it. And there's 2 down.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Two down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they're on top 2-0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
Ball one.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab after a long run. One up, one down.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, times that I played left field, getting to play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Aye.
That one finds the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Left field. Way back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That's a ball.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Ground ball right side, and that's a foul ball. Here's your 1.
Ball. That's inside.
And it's fouled away. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2.
Ball. That's inside.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Sosa under it. And that is that. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the Phillies catcher, Rafael Marchand.
Ball.
This one in the air. Meade has a beat on it. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
That one clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there. Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Out to short. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and Now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Kyle Schwarber comes
That's
up
a
to hit
ball.
here. Ball to strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at first, one away.
Well, he
Ball two.
might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2-2 now. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for one. Double play.
He's out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 2 and the Nationals nothing. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Set for the bottom of the third, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. A great play deep in the hole.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Luis Garcia.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Nasim Nunez now at the plate. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
You'll one. Right through there for a strike.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Popped up. Stop under this one. Brings it in. 2 away now.
Up next for the Nationals, right fielder, James Wood.
Come on, James.
First
Nope,
pitch,
that's a
and he
ball.
just misses. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Garcia, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside with a breaking ball. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A gigantic blast. And we're level. It's 2-2.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Up now for Washington, Curtis Mead. 0 for 1 so far. Hey! Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Tied up here in the early going. Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run homer. 2-2 game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in Washington, D.C. Start of the 4th.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Ball, that's it.
Really nice 2-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. In the air, right field. Wood on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a ground ball. Picks it out of the dirt. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the play for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's out to center field. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We are tied 2-2. Back here in Nationals Park. Bottom 4, Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals.
You know, these Nationals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That's ball two.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And that is out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop DJ Abrams.
Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Runner around third. He will score, and the Nats take the lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jacob Young getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. One on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Check swing, no appeal, and it's 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Joan Duran, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Kirkering getting cranked up as well. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 2-2. No outs. Runner on second. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. And it is gone. They'll circle the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Alan Ronhell departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Joan Duran.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And that one hammered. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So a man aboard, and now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Ball.
The 1-0. In the dirt, blocked. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. Man at second. Makes the catch. One down.
Up next for the Nationals, first baseman Luis Garcia.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Stays alive. That's to third. Boom. Throws out to first. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals, second baseman.
Next to hit for the Nats, Nasim Nunez.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Gets the call, and that is strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. He's trying for third. Pitch is low. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Lyle at third with 2 away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Got him. Great throw, and that's the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run homer. It's 5-2. We go to the top of the fifth, and now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Derek Hill.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, and a foul ball. Popped up. Garcia. 2 down. And here Here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Ball, that's low.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Two down, nobody on, and a 4-pitch walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Step off, throw to first.
Safe, he's
Stop,
good.
back in on a dive. And now the 0-1. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Let's go, Foster.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Man at second. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit. Come on, Foster.
Swing, and he popped it up. Abrams under it. And that'll do it. One left for Philadelphia. They trail at 5-2. Back in Washington, D.C., we head to the bottom of the 5th. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. And a bunt towards third. Scoops it up barehanded, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out, and way to go.
Ball 1.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 down, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Curtis Mead.
That's a ball.
And a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Up next
quick
up
outs.
there.
Needed to get that third one. Wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
Ball 2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh under it. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. So one left for Washington. They're still out in front 5-2. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Trey Turner
Leading
stands
off
in for the
Philadelphia,
Phillies.
Shortstop Trey Turner.
Come on, DC.
This one in the air, center field. Young settles under this one, and there's one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Nope.
The Nationals leading by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Ball
2-0
2.
count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And there's a
Ball
ball.
3.
And he walked him.
Nope.
Trying to work
Ball
his way
4.
back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Is that when we went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it, too. He yelled, "I love soccer," over and over while going through the high-five line in the dugout.
When in Rome, as they say.
Or London. What a stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Nationals 5 and the Phillies 2.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Orion Kirkering.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Leading off for the Nationals, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
Well, these Nats showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. He nails one out to right, and they boost their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Marsh gets under it. And there's one down.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
So up next, Dalen Lyle, 1 for 2. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jonathan Bolin, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Kerkering, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 3. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And the sweeper is off the plate. Hammer, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Nationals, catcher Gabriel Ruiz.
In the dirt. Check swing called strike. And 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Up next for the Nationals, first baseman.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Now a quick throw to first. Lyle back on a dive. The 1-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Lyle off of first with 2 away. And now 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. It's now 6-2. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Nationals Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Bullpen activity starting up now. Orlando Ribalta appears to be getting loose. Lord also throwing.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That's ball 2.
And that one is lifted in the air. 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder Edmundo Sosa.
Hey.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
In the dirt, and a count 1-2. Just misses with that one. The Phils down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Missed inside with the curve.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Payoff pitch. On the ground to third. Long throw to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Next for Philadelphia, right fielder Brandon Marsh.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Foster Griffin won't go any further, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for
On the mound now,
Nationals,
Orlando
number
Ribalta.
64,
He's into the game with the bases
Orlando
empty.
Ribalta.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Come on, Orlando.
That clips the corner. Two down, nobody on. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Pitch in the dirt. Going to count 1-2.
Ball.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down quickly go the Phillies. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the 7th, Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and it goes just foul. Here comes the 0-1, and a foul ball.
Let's go, DC.
The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Oh, and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ah, that hit him.
That
And
got
the
him.
leadoff man is aboard to
Up
start
next
the inning.
For the Nationals, right fielder, James
And now here's the
Wood.
Nationals leadoff man, James Wood. His two-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Ball.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Pickoff throw. Nunez
He's in there. He's
dives
safe.
back in safely. Man at second. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Got him swinging.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Off the plate, ball one.
The 1-0. And
Ball
another
two.
ball. One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the seventh.
Aye.
Popped foul out of play off to the right.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Kirkering checks the runner, and he's back safely. Runner at second here, one gone. He's trying for third. Right side, hard hit. Stott over to first in time. And there's two away.
Up next for the Nationals.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Orion Kirkering out of the game, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for
Jonathan
Philadelphia.
Bolin
Number
gets handed the rock
52,
out of the pen.
Jonathan
Well, he's been a
Bolin.
really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And here's the DH for Washington. Dylan Cruz, 1 for 3.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. That clips a corner. Runner at third, 2 away.
Ball.
2-2 down. And they'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Caught him looking for the K. Nationals lead one. They lead it 6-2. And we're back. Leading off, Derek Hill.
Center fielder, Derek Hill.
Activity in the Washington bullpen. P.J. Poulin, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a bouncer. Me. Not in time. He's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Hill gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball.
The 2-1. In the air, left field. Lyle on the move. He makes the grab.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher Rafael Marchand.
One out man at first. And here's the catcher, Rafael Marchand.
Hey. Ball one.
The Nats leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Now it gets away from Ruiz. Hill into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Man at second. And it remains 2-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
2-2 now. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's a 3-run game, 6-3.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Orlando Ribalta is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Paxton Schultz.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's already homered here in this one.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Nope, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 6-3. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show.
Leading off for the Nationals, shortstop, DJ Abrams.
Nope.
Stirring
outside.
in the Phillies bullpen, Tim Meza, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder, Jacob Young.
So digging in, Jacob Young. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boo. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
There's a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Handles, throws to first. Got him.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder, Dalen Lyle.
Swing and a foul out of play. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying. Gone. A solo shot. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-3.
Already already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And that's a little
Ball
high. Right through there for a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. Last chance coming up for the Phillies. Back here in Nationals Park. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. To the right side. Garcia steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman Alec Bohm.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The Nationals have some action going in the pen. P.J. Poulin getting ready to go. Lord, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. In the air to left center. Lyle settles underneath it. Out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder Edmundo Sosa.
So now the Phillies down to their final out. Here's the left fielder, Edmundo Sosa. 0 for 3 in this one. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.